Hello everyone, Theresa here. I thought I'd let you all see my latest lotion bars. I did a short video yesterday about another version I did and about a box that I created for them. I did these last night. They look kind of grayish on the video. Actually, they look a little grayish on in real life, but they're supposed to be purple. Be it a light purple, and I guess they kind of look like purple, but they're not purple enough for me. But these are grape, and they are just over a half an ounce in size. In weight. They're just little tiny lotion bars or massage bars. I'm trying to perfect my recipe because it's kind of difficult to get the lotion bar batter to a consistency that will allow me to pipe it, but will also harden up enough to stay a lotion bar. I think I've nearly got it. I was a little concerned about this batter yesterday, but it seems to have hardened up pretty well. I don't really need it to be for the topping to stay the piping there, the little floral thing on top. I don't really need it to stay extremely hard. I just need it to be hard enough to hold its shape. I'm just now, oops, that's what happens when you put your plastic trays into the dishwasher. They not only melt and mostly become unusable, they also are very brittle. So you have to be careful. There's a little sharp edge there. I'm going to have to cut that. But yeah, I just need the, oops, I moved you and I'm sorry about that. I just need the topping, the little piping to stay stiff enough to where it doesn't melt off. And I think it's going to hold up okay. Yeah, so those are the grapes. I also have, I've got to measure out my batter a little better, but I also have some of these, just little extra pieces. I can, it's just where there was more batter left in my piping bag, and this one's actually a fairly big blobby one. I'm going to use that as my tester, actually. This one, these here, I know you can't hardly see. There you go. This one is, it's supposed to be a pinkish red color, but it's orange. But it's a cherry version. And as you can see, the piping is a little smaller. I used a new piping technique. And this was I did these before I did the grape ones. And I didn't use enough pressure on the cherry ones. So that's why the grape ones look better. But it's all a learning process. And then I actually added some pink Himalayan salt to the top of these cherry ones. You can kind of see it there, I think. See? And my husband said, as I was doing it, he said, no, it looks better without it. And he's like, I like the simpleness of it. So, or the simplicity of it, is what he said. But I don't mind the salt. It just gives it a little, whoop, sorry about that. It just gives it a little something extra. I bumped the camera again. Sorry. Now my hands are, I want to make sure you all know my hands are clean. I have washed them and I wash them and then clean them with alcohol. So I'm not handling any body products with dirty hands. Everything is always cleaned appropriately with alcohol or the like. This one's really cute. I do wish the piping was a little better, but I'm getting better. Like I say, I'm still working on my recipe. These melt very easily. So I think, I don't know, I actually when I made the cherry version here, when I made these, I actually, what am I trying to say? I lowered, okay, when I made my first version, I actually used the normal amount of beeswax. I am so sorry I'm stuttering over my words. But I actually, when I made my first version, which I showed you yesterday, you can see it in my previous video. When I made my previous version, I used the full amount of beeswax. And I was having a really hard time getting my batter to a consistency that would allow me to pipe something pretty like this. So last night when I made the cherry and the grape, I decided that I would try to use less of the beeswax in my batter. And while I think it worked fine. I've got solid body bars. I think they melt a little too easily, so I think I'm gonna, I think they're gonna melt a little too easily. So I think I'm going to have to up my, and they're greasy. So I'm not really sure why that is, because I've made body lotion bars before, and they were never greasy. And so I'm not really sure exactly why they are greasy. I didn't do anything differently other than in this batch, I lowered my my beeswax content. So if you have any tips on how to keep the beeswax at a higher full consistency, sorry about my hands in front of the camera, plus being able to get it to pipe, that would be great. I did add a tad, and by tad I mean literally probably maybe a milliliter, if that, of olive oil, 100% virgin olive oil, to my piping batter to get it to pipe this way, because it just was not, it wasn't happening. It was too, there was just too much wax, and it was setting up far too fast. So there was no way I was going to get that batter to pipe in its current state. But this one, let's see if you can, since this is my tester, if you can see here, this one comes off really easily. Can you see? Look at that. Do you see it disappear there? And it's very greasy. So these, I don't think, now that I'm looking, I don't think that this is going to be considered a success, because if you put that on your skin, how quickly is it going to go in? I don't know. Because I am very picky. I don't, can you see that there? I don't think you can. But I'm very picky about the feel of my skin. I do not like greasy at all. So I don't think I don't think these are gonna be too great. I think this batch here is going to be a failure. Because that is greasy, and I don't like greasy. So I don't know what to do about it. I guess just keep trying again until I find a batter that works, a recipe that works. So yeah, these are my not so successful now body bars, lotion bars. They're in grape and strawberry. They're mini. Like I say, they weigh a little over ½ ounce each. So there you go. Until next time, have a nice night. Happy soaping. Bye-bye.